Hello and good evening to another edition of LDTV Sports. Today we are covering a Friday Night Lights action between the Seneca Golden Eagles and the Cherry Hill West Lions. I'm, as always, Connor McAndrew alongside Joe Malgrana. So, Joe, what do you say about today's game?
Well, Seneca's coming in here probably with one of the best starts in their school history. They're coming in 4-0, and they're going to play their first game, their first home game, on brand new turf tonight. The Lions, on the other hand, struggling a little bit. They're coming in 1-4. But, you know, both teams have an excellent run game, and I think the team that really slows down the other team's run game have a good chance of winning the game. With that said, I'm sure Coach Fisher of Seneca is telling his team, don't take the Lions lightly.
Sounds like we're in for a great one tonight, and we'll be back after this. And we are back here from Seneca High School as they're going through a series of festivities.
Right, they're going to dedicate the field like last week at Lenape, and if you can hear us in the truck, we would appreciate a monitor that works. We have a black screen, so if you can help us out there, we'd appreciate it.
As we can see them about to cut that ribbon to unveil this fresh new turf here at this school.
As you can see there, that's Principal Brad Bauer introducing the dignitaries tonight. Many dignitaries from the Board of Education. Okay, the superintendent of schools now there talking, Dr. Carl Birnbaum.
And all the non-referendum things that were done across all
And it's official, folks. The field dedication of the new turf has been completed. Again, we saw Principal out there, Brad Bauer, Superintendent Dr. Carol Birnbaum, many members of the Board of Education. I see Tony Voro down there. He's head of the Building and Grounds. Keeps these fields up to date. Does a great job. Okay, we're back. We have a monitor, and we're all set. A few more minutes, we'll have the kickoff here. And as we said in pregame, Connor, it's a run game. Both teams have an excellent running game. For Cherry Hill East, they're
Cherry Hill West.
Cherry Hill West. I knew I was going to say East, and let's get that out. Let's get that out of the way now. Anyway, quarterback Kevin Rourke actually also has just 26 yards passing. That shows you the strength on the ground. And he's first in the rush with 279 rushing yards, along with 6 touchdowns. And also the running back in the backfield with second in the most yards rushing is Gary Rowe. He has 167.
Seems like Cherry Hill West favors that RPO.
Yeah, and they've been successful with it. And as I said in the pregame, I don't think you can judge them on their record. They do have a very, very strong run game. For the Seneca Golden Eagles, same thing. Quarterback Braden Davis naturally leads the team 343 yards passing, and he also leads the team in rushing with 377. But right behind him is Zach Fearon with 362 yards rushing and 7 touchdowns.
It's time now for the Jostens Sideline Report. Remember, your year with a one-of-a-kind yearbook for your student. Yearbooks and parent ads available online at jostens.com. I spoke to the head coach of the Seneca Golden Eagles, Bill Fisher, and I asked him how he feel about today's game. His team's undefeated. He's very excited to be able to play on this fresh new turf against this Lions squad, and he says a key to today's win would have to be stopping the run on Cherry Hill West, as they have been very dominant in that position. I also spoke to head coach of the Cherry Hill West Lions, Justin Arabia, and I also asked him how does he feel about today's matchup. He's excited to face an undefeated team at their home turf and looking to play the spoiler. I also asked him what is one of his keys to winning today's game, and he said impact plays on special teams.
Okay, and in fact, you mentioned special teams. I know Coach Fisher said that he's very happy with both the offense and the defense up to this point. He says the special teams, he wishes a little bit more, compatibility on the outside on special teams. He says there's a little inexperience there, and hopefully they'll be okay with that tonight.
As that is your sideline report. There's your scoreboard. We have the Seneca Golden Eagles are 4-0, Cherry Hill West 1-4. Trying to make things different today for the Lions. Seems like we have some technical difficulties, but we are...
Yeah, we'll be here for the keys to the game.
And there
shortly.
it is.
There we
It's
go.
time now for the equitable keys to the game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. Equitable. Together we'll build our strategy for your future. Call us 732-452-7275. Let's look at that. Cherry Hill West stop the run.
Of course. He said both teams are strong on the run, and Cherry Hill West is going to look to stop that, or at least slow down the strong running game of the Golden Eagles.
And another one here running the ball for Seneca.
Okay, if they hopefully Cherry Hill West doesn't stop them too much, so Seneca can run the ball at their strong point. And both for both teams, the run is just going to be so important tonight.
And of course, for both sides, limit the turnovers.
Of course, turnovers and mistakes, especially, we may be getting some rain shortly. You never know that that's going to affect the game. In any case, we do have, a beautiful new field. Neither team wants to give the ball over. And certainly the team that doesn't turn it over that much usually comes out in the winner.
And those are your keys to the game, sponsored by Equitable. Just a little earlier, we did hear some thunder, but no rain. So things are looking good as of right now.
Yeah, when we were in the field for pregame, it kind of was spitting a little bit.
And we'll be back with a brief intermission to kick off this first quarter.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK-MENU or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. Mammoth Restoration and Reconstruction, providing 24/7 water damage emergency services for water extraction, water damage cleanup, and repairs throughout South Jersey. 609-859-5600 and on the web at mammothrestoration.net. Main Street Auto, automotive services you can count on for over 20 years. 856-985-4771. On the web at marltonmainstreetauto.com. Uncluttered, a Lenape alumni-owned business providing professional organization with simple, budget-friendly solutions and maximum results. 856-230-2623 and on the web at uncluttered.space. That's UNCLUTTERD.space. For more information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 868,000, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org. Take flight in the Air Force JROTC non-resident student tuition program, now offered by the Lenape Regional High School District at Seneca High School. Students accepted into the program will receive instruction in air and space fundamentals, leadership and community service opportunities, as well as a top-flight LRHSD education and access to all athletic and extracurricular activities offered at Seneca High School. Along with in-class instruction, Air Force JROTC also includes several extracurricular activities, including teams that learn and compete in drill, color guard, physical challenges, academics, cybersecurity, and aviation. For more information about or to apply to the Air Force JROTC non-resident student tuition program at Seneca High School, visit lrhsd.org/tuition. The ASE Automotive Certification non-resident student tuition program offered by the Lenape Regional High School District at Seneca High School features a robust curriculum blended with hands-on work experience that results in an entry-level ASE certification.
The kids are going to have an opportunity to go out to local auto repair shops in their junior and senior year, learn on-site and rolling up their sleeves with the actual mechanics.
Along with earning an ASE certification and the opportunity to gain hands-on experience outside the classroom at participating service facilities, students receive a renowned LRHSD education that includes access to all activities and athletic opportunities offered at Seneca High School. For more information about and to apply to the ASE Automotive Certification Non-Resident Student Tuition Program at Seneca High School, visit lrhsd.org/tuition. The project Lead the Way
And we are.
We can't see the action with the umbrellas. Game called game. Thank you.
We are live here from Seneca High School. Cherry Hill West set to kick it off to the Seneca Golden Eagles. And taking the kick for Cherry Hill West is
number 17. Darrell Baldwin taking the kick. Kickoff for the Lions.
And we are under. Oh, it's a squib kick, onside kick, recovered by Cherry Hill West to begin things off.
Oh, little wrinkle. Took the chance, and they received. They got the onside's kick.
How about that to begin this one?
Totally unexpected, I'm sure. It looked like Seneca did have a shot at it, but didn't corral it, and the Lions pick up the onside kick to start this game.
And now we'll see Kevin Rourke and his offense come out for the Lions. In the backfield is number 1, Jordan DeJesus Gonzalez. It's 1st and 10 from the 48, and we have a flag.
Possibly a motion on the Lions.
They're picking up the flag.
Okay.
We just fell loose out of the pocket. 1st and 10. It's going to go handoff. It was number 5 on the run. He's got a nice first down on the other side of the field. Greg Boggins.
Gary Rowe, number 5.
First and 10 from the 38. For the Lions. Here's Rourke. He's going to option to himself. Rourke. Going to be down. Looks like going to get a gain of 5 on the play.
And right away, you see that strong, there's both teams strong on the offense and defensive lines, but the Lions are moving the ball right here.
It'll be 2nd and 6 coming up for Cherry Hill West. From the 34. Rourke with Rowe in the backfield. Goes back to Gary Rowe. Rowe able to bring his man with him. And he looks just a little short on the first down marker. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up for the Lions.
It's a big play for both teams right here early in this contest.
Here's Gonzalez, handoff to Rowe. Gary Rowe.
And then some.
Still going. And he'll be down, looks like around the 15-yard line. Sets up a nice 1st and 10 as Cherry Hill West is in the red zone. Here's Gonzalez. 1st and 10. This time he throws it over to Rourke. And Kevin Rourke able to slip up for a gain of looks like 4. Gain of 6 on the play for Kevin Rourke. Back out we see Gonzalez for the quick huddle. From the 12 for Gonzalez. Goes back to the handoff. Gary Rowe tries to go inside. He gets stuffed. It was number 4 on the play, Max Borton.
Well, Seneca really needed that because the run game from the Lions up to that point was really great. They were getting a lot of yardage per carry.
And let's take a look at the replay. Sponsored by Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com. Just the stuff of the run right there. Borton and looks like number 8 or 0, we'll say Tommy Mikulski. Muff snap, still has it. Gonzalez throws it up. Wobbler. It is caught. Do they say he's in bounds? And it's incomplete.
Incomplete. As targeting senior Ben Sicuro.
Now a decision to make for Arabia's offense. With the rain coming down hard, you don't expect a kick here.
And that was number 11, Ben, who just came his first game back after a concussion from September the 1st.
Fourth and 7 for Jordan Gonzalez. He motions Rorik. And now we have a flag. Looks like it's going to go against Cherry Hill West. Going to push him even far back now. And now head coach Justin Arabia has to rethink with the offense now, losing a loss of 5 on the play. It's going to be 4th and 12 from the 15. Cherry Hill West going to remain to go for it. Jordan Gonzalez. Motions out Rorik to the slot. Able to catch the snap one-handed. Runs in and he's stuffed. Looks like got to gain a 3 before going down there, but Seneca holds for the goal line stand.
That's a big stop there for the Golden Eagles. You got a little help with the penalty, but still they had 2 big plays. Stuffing the run, an incomplete pass, on a deep pass. Seneca takes over.
And what hurt them there was that penalty just a moment ago. Set them to 4th and manageable to 4th and very long. As we see quarterback Braden Davis. You do it on both sides of the field. As it's 1st and 10 from this 15. Davis hands it off over to Zach Fearon. He looks like he got
1 or 2.
And let's take a look at the replay. Sponsored by Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com. This looks like it's the goal line stand from Seneca. Not the greatest snap right there, and that's probably what forced Jordan to run on that play. As meanwhile, on the other side of the field, a laser to number 14, Jason Shares. And Seneca moving the chains, heading towards midfield.
It was pretty close to the line of scrimmage, but like you said, it was a laser.
Davis goes back to the handoff to Fearon. Zach Fearon cuts to the side, and he gets tripped up. Looks like for a gain of 7.
He's going to be short by maybe a yard and a half.
We have a flag on the play, however. Holding going against the offense. And that's going to push him all the way back. It's going to be be 3rd and 20. And now all those yards for nothing after the holding call. First and 20 for Davis. He rolls out. Davis still going. And he goes out of bounds.
It gets back to the original line of scrimmage, I believe.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 yards to go.
Braden Davis. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 41 for the Golden Eagles. Davis hands it off to Fearon.
Nothing there.
Absolutely nothing on the play. Great defensive stop by number 58 for the Lions, and that is Jordan Mendoza.
Jordan is one of the captains today for the Lions.
Brings it up now 3rd and 11 from the 39. Seneca needs to convert to keep this drive moving. It's a fumbled snap, and he just has to fall on it. Luckily, Davis was able to fall on top of it. And that's going to bring out the punting unit for Seneca as we see a replay here. He wasn't prepared for the snap, and play was just blown up immediately.
I thought I saw a flag. There was a warning. PA announcer issued a warning to the bench. Maybe, I don't know, the coach was on the field. I'm not sure.
It's going to be 4th and 16. And punting this one is the quarterback, Braden Davis. Let's see what he has with the boot. It's a good punt. Going to take a Seneca bounce. And it's going to go down to the, looks like the 23-yard line.
Again, that was Davis. He's quarterback. He runs the ball, punts.
You can do it all.
Number 22. It was a fine punt, and as you said, got the Seneca roll.
1st and 10 from the 23 for Jordan Gonzalez's offense. Once again, Cherry Hill West's last drive ended in a 4th down stand from the goal line after they couldn't convert on 4th and 12. Here's Gonzalez, 1st and 10. Gary Rowe in the backfield. He hands it right off to him. Trying to break off a tackle. He's going to get pushed backwards. The Seneca run defense to start this first quarter.
Well, yeah, the first 4 or 5 plays, they got a lot of, the West got a lot of yardage, and I think Coach Fisher said, okay, looks like they're not going to throw the ball that much, which they probably won't. And they tightened up the defensive line there the last few plays. Loss of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 12 from the 21 for the Lions. Less than 4 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Low snap, incomplete on the pass to Rourke, or number 3 on the play, which is Colin Costello. He could not hold on to it. Brings up 3rd and 12 from the 22 for Cherry Hill West.
Yeah, Costello's again one of the captains for the Lions, and again it is. Of course, we're in the press box, but I see some umbrellas out there, so I think we're in right now with a light rain, which started about 20 minutes ago, I guess.
Does look nice with those fresh LED lights. 3rd and 11. Gonzalez throws it off. Able to hold on. Not going to have the first down. So that was number 6, Kevin Rourke. It'll be a 3 and out for the Seneca defense.
Yeah, it looked like he broke one tackle, but right away, Seneca defense didn't get him anymore.
Taking the punt for Cherry Hill West. Looks like quick punt from Fiola or Darryl Balden.
Yeah, fairly good field position for Seneca. See what they can do on their second possession.
Back out comes Braden Davis and his offense after their last drive ended in a punt. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 40 for the Golden Eagles. Fearon in the backfield. And it's going to be a QB run. Braden Davis. Looks like he gets a gain of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 from the 37, from the 43. Second and 7. Here's Davis. Hands it off to Fearon. And Fearon can't get much on that play, but he gets a gain of 2. Third and 6 from the 44 for Seneca.
Wonder if we'll see another pass to Jason Shears, as they did on their first possession.
And there's definitely a false start on that play.
Yeah, that jumped the gun. I was wondering if, I think it was number 14 too, and I wonder if play was going to be designed for him deep. But that's going to bring him back 5 yards.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
It will bring up 3rd and 11 for Seneca from the 39. Braden Davis with 1:15 to work with. Davis has to roll out. Davis gonna use his legs. Davis outrunning number 68, number 58, still going. And he's got more than just the first down for Seneca. What a way to keep the play moving.
Absolutely. It looked like a busted play. Looks like they were going to lose maybe, 10 yards or so. And is it coming back? I think it's coming back.
Another unfortunate penalty there for Seneca.
Another
Let's
hold.
take a look at the replay.
Probably on the scramble.
As we'll have that to you momentarily. Just a great run from Davis. He knew he could outrun number 58 on that play.
No, we caught the tail end of that, so I'm sure we didn't pick up the hold. I'm sure it was right fairly in the beginning when he was scrambling in the backfield.
That makes it 3rd and 21 from their own 27. Inside 40 seconds for the Golden Eagles. Davis hands it off to Fearon. Fearon taking his man with him, but not going to be able to get enough for the first down. Very conservative play from Seneca just to run it down as they can run out this clock and end this first quarter. Final 5 seconds to play here in this first quarter. Seneca and Cherry Hill West knotted up at 0 apiece. Some great defense shown from both sides of the field.
And with Seneca punting, you know, the Lions should get some good field position, but we'll see what happens. In any case, again, a lot of runs. Really wasn't any big runs as the first 3 or 4 possessions that, or 3 or 4 plays, I should say, by the Lions did gain some a lot of yards on the ground, but it came up empty.
Absolutely is. Once again, a moment ago, there was your scoreboard as we are here at Seneca High School. Both teams talking out with their coach.
Yeah, and Coach Bill Fisher is a little animated toward the referees there. I don't know, maybe he didn't agree with the offensive hold or the warning to the bench. I don't know, but in any case, you see Bill Fisher there, 20th season as head coach. He's loaded with seniors. 16 starters are returning this year. One of the reasons why they are 4-0.
Cherry Hill West there, led by Justin Arabia. It's his 3rd year as a head coach, and he's assisted by Dan Ennis, Mark Wojcik, Tom Cohn, and Zach Elliott. 4th and 15 for Braden Davis, the punter. And we have a flag.
Another flag. A lot of yellow so far. Offsides for the Lions. Few unforced errors in both teams so far. Very uncharacteristic.
Yes, indeed. It's 4th and 10. And now a better distance for Braden Davis. Davis with a high one.
Another good one.
And it's going to roll. Taken up by, we'll see on the play there, it was Kevin Rourke who returned it. Couldn't get anything on that play as the Eagles were able to swarm.
I'm really surprised that they returned it with the 2 Golden Eagles breathing down his neck. Fortunately, didn't turn it over, so we'll see what the Lions can do on their 3rd possession, I believe.
And once again, we'll see Jordan Gonzalez back on the field for the Lions. And I assume Gary Rowe as well in the backfield. And once again, we haven't seen much passing out of Gonzalez, just when he's had to.
Yeah, I think it was just that one incomplete.
1st and 10 from 26 here from Gonzalez. Hands it off to Gary Rowe. Rowe with some great blocking. He takes a hit. Looks like he's going to get gain of 1 or 2. That sets up 2nd and 9 for Cherry Hill West. Rain is still pretty light on that field, which is a good thing for both sides. Gonzalez, 2nd and 9. Muff snap, throws it over. It's caught. Looks like he got a gain of 3 or 4 on the play, and that was number 2, Derek Young.
Short down and out, and enough for a completed pass.
Zach Fearon with the tackle.
3rd and a long 2. Make it 3. That's a long 2.
Here's Gonzalez. Hands it off to Rowe.
Nothing doing.
Max Borton for the Golden Eagles. And that's a 3 and out once again for Cherry Hill West, but we have, do we have a flag?
I
No,
don't
no
think
flag.
so.
Zooms in on the ref, so it's Darryl Balden. Set to punt it for Cherry Hill West. We have another flag on the play.
Another false start.
It's going to push the Lions back another 5 yards. Both sides very flag happy in this first half so far. It's a nice punt there from Balden. They don't see it. And Cherry Hill West pins the Golden Eagles. Looks like at the 35.
It looked like number 10 was back to possibly get the punt. Was Dave Vaca.
Once again, Brain Davis out for the Golden Eagles offense. Makes it 1st and 10 from the 35. Davis going empty. Throws it quickly off to number 23 on the play. Kyle Stickle, the tight end. And he gets a gain of 5 on the play, which will make it 2nd and 5 from the 40. One of the few passes we've seen so far from Davis as he connects to Stickle for 5 yards. Davis goes back to empty, 5 wide. Davis going to roll out. Davis running to the right side. He's going to use his speed, and he's going to pick up. Looks a little short, or definitely got the first down there. I misjudged that one entirely. It's 3rd and 4.
Yeah, I think the linesman probably threw down the chains. That's why we only saw one marker there.
3rd and 4 for Brain Davis. Davis pitches it off. Fearon running through. Does he have enough?
I think he's going to be short. 4th and 2.
And a decision to make for head coach Bill Fisher. And they'll punt.
Yeah, I think they thought about it for a little bit. Kind of too early. Still nothing. In 22, Brandon Davis. Be punting for the Golden Eagles.
Set to return it once again for Cherry Hill West, Kevin Rourke, number 6. Less than 8 minutes to play here in this second quarter. No score so far. Davis's punt. It's another good one. Fair catch caught by Rourke, and he'll be down at the 20. And that sets up Jordan Gonzalez and his offense.
The way it's gone so far, Connor, the first score is going to be pretty important.
Absolutely.
Although, you know, you got halftime and both teams a lot of times make adjustments and a totally different second half. We'll see what happens.
First and 10 for Cherry Hill West. From the 29. The option play. Rourke. Looks like he's going to get a gain of 3 on the play, on the QB run. It looks like he's a little slow to get up.
Yeah. He's limping, favoring, tough to tell. Possibly the left leg.
Not a good sign from Cherry Hill West.
Well, he did go off on his own power, so that's pretty good.
2nd and 6 for Gonzalez. He's going to fake the handoff. Gonzalez stuffed in his tracks.
Again, their timing might have been off a little bit. The pass from the center was a little bit to his left.
Looked like Max Borton making another big play. Let's take a look at the replay. Sponsored by Ivory Rehab. Physical therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com. It was Max Borton and the trip up from number 8, Tommy Mikulski. 3rd and 7 from the 25 for Gonzalez. Tough snap again. He's going to roll out. He's got room. Gonzalez cutting out. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds right at the midfield line. And a first down for Cherry Hill West.
So far, that's the biggest run play of the day for the Lions. It's a big one. With 5:44 left in the second quarter, we're scoreless.
Didn't see anything open, just took it with his legs. 1st and 10 from the 48. Looked like I saw Kevin Rourke check back in. Let's take a look at the replay. Sponsored by Ivory Rehab. Davis cuts outside.
Nice cut back in. Cut back outside. It's off to the races.
Fear unable to push him out, but first down for Cherry Hill West. Gonzalez goes to the handoff. Gary Rowe. Rowe with blockers. And Gary Rowe going to push himself close to that first down marker.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 2nd and 1. I think he picked up about 9.
And a nice run there from one of their captains. Second and 1 for the Lions. Fumble picked up immediately by Gonzalez after the low snap there.
Yeah, that's again, it was a low snap there, and we did see a few snaps not right on to his hands. He had to go left and right, and as we mentioned before, a lot of times that's knocked your timing off anyway. But since that was low, smart thing, just jumped on the ball.
Brings up now 3rd and 9. They went from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 9. Just a matter of seconds. We're inside 4 minutes and 30 seconds to play in this first half. Cherry Hill West from the 49. Gonzalez. Lined up next to him is Gary Rowe. It's going to be a pass here. Gonzalez able to find his man. Going to be short of the first down, however. It was number 17, Darryl Balden. Fourth and 4 and a decision to make for head coach Justin Arabia.
Now they'll be punting it out. Number 17, Darryl Balden.
Who just made that last catch. will now use his legs. And he's had some solid punts so far. And this one's a booming one. It's going to drop right at the 16-yard line. Solid punt there from Baldwin.
We'll see if Seneca, with 3:16 left in the second quarter, can come away with some points in this scoreless tie to this point.
First and 10 once again for Braden Davis. We've seen some flashes. Hopefully you can put a drive together and get down this field if you're Seneca. First and 10 from the 15. Davis fakes the handoff. QB option still going down the field, down the midline. Cuts inside.
Oh, nice cutback.
Touchdown, Seneca.
No flags on the field.
What a run, Braden Davis. And Seneca.
That's exactly why he's first on passing and also on rushing.
It was a matter of time before we saw our first score here. And Braden Davis gets it done with the QB run.
And with hardly any time off the clock, I think we started with 3:14 left. 3 minutes left for the touchdown.
Here's Mike Orth for the extra point. Battling the elements. Kick is up. It's blocked. Recovered, but they set it down immediately. Just like that, Cherry Hill West keeps it just 6-0 after the blocked PAT. We've seen it all so far. QB run, the offside is. Let's take a look at the replay.
He faked it inside and he was off to the races. Just outrun everybody. Thought he was going to get caught. He slowed down, faked everybody out, cut back inside right here, and took it to the house.
Able to finish that block on that play was number 6, Mike Orth.
And Mike Orth coming in, I know the point was blocked, but he came into this game kicking 7 out of 9 extra points. And with a close game, again, you say, you know, I always say they hope that block punt doesn't come back, to bite them a little bit later on. But right now they got to take care of what's on the field here with 3 minutes left, 6-0. The Golden Eagles.
Set to kick it off. Orth sends it back. Gary Rowe returning. Gary Rowe cutting outside. Down the sideline. He looks like he's going to be down around the 35. Good return there for Gary Rowe to set up Cherry Hill West.
Well, they have plenty of time. They have 2:51 left in the first half.
And all their timeouts.
I believe they have all their timeouts. Certainly capable of a big play like Seneca just reeled off.
Back out comes Gonzalez. Three wide receivers lined up on the right side. First and 10. Low snap. And this one is incomplete for Gary Rowe, the intended receiver. Brings up 2nd and 10 now.
You're pretty close to a lateral, but just an incomplete. Again, looks like the refs are trying to bring in a dry ball. I mean, it's not raining that hard. As you say, look up into the lights, it looks like it's pouring, but it's light right now. Hopefully stays that way.
2:44 to play here in this first half. Cherry Hill West itching for a score. It's 2nd and 10. Gonzalez, he's going to throw this one up. It is intercepted. Intercepted by number 26, Zach Fearon. Still going from the 10-5. Touchdown, Seneca. Boom.
Boom is right. Nothing with 3:14 left. Seneca says, okay, we had enough. Let's go.
Zach Fearon. Not only their running back, he can also play that linebacker position, and he played it beautifully. Read the play, and he housed it. 12-0 Seneca. Will they go for 2 to make it potentially 14-0, or do they go for the extra point?
Yeah, looks like number 6 out there, Mike Worth. Yeah, it looks like he's lining up for the kick.
Orth this time for the extra point. It's up. It is good. And Seneca leads 13-0.
Now Mike Worth is 8 for 10.
Able to redeem himself on that one.
8 for 11. I do my math. I take my shoes off.
And let's take a look at that replay.
Yeah,
Maybe mistaken where his receiver was.
yeah, that's what I said. It looked like it was thrown in no man's land. In any case, it's picked off by the Golden Eagles, and they pick up a quick 7 with the extra point. Leading 13-0 with 2:31 left in the second quarter.
Go from no score to a big run play and a pick 6. Mike Orth set to kick it off to number 5, Gary Rowe, for the Lions. And this one is going to be a flag as it was kicked.
Kick out of bounds.
That's going to set good field position for Cherry Hill West. Hopefully this gets them going, as they now trail by 2 scores.
Looks like they'll get the ball at the 35-yard line with the penalty on the kickoff.
Jordan Gonzalez back on the field for Cherry Hill West. Looking to cut this game. Fumbled snap. And he just has to dive right on it. Ball seems pretty slippery today for Cherry Hill West. And timeout Seneca. With 2:20 to play. Good use of their timeout to...
Yeah, because they may get the ball back. They're showing that they can do the big play in a short amount of time, that's for sure. We mentioned Bill Fisher as the head coach of Seneca. He's assisted by Jay Donahue, Anthony DiOrio, Bob Dooley, Steve Hale, Will Flake, Cody Madden, Andy Cunard, Kevin Wojno, Rob Davidson, Greg Sevening, and Mike Pawlowski. 20 years head coach.
And him and his offense has had, him and his team has had quite the start to the season. There's a fumble. Able to recover it on is Gary Rowe. Back-to-back fumbles. On back-to-back plays, luckily recovered by Cherry Hill West. That's going to push them back even farther.
Coach Fisher, I believe, is calling another timeout. He wants that ball back.
Loss of 4 on that last play. 2:12 still to play in this first half. Seneca once again leading 13-0 here on their turf debut.
And I believe this actually is the third game on the turf. I believe field hockey and boys soccer was yesterday, with field dedication tonight.
And back out comes Jordan Gonzalez, trying to erase those last two plays. Get this offense churning in the right direction. 3rd and 21. Gonzalez hands it off to Gary Rowe, and he's still going. Gary Rowe gets a block down the midfield line, and pushing him out of bounds is Zach Fearon, but on the other side, heading into Seneca territory, is Gary Rowe, no flags.
I think it had everybody faked out, including us. We were looked like another stop by the Golden Eagles, and then he got out of the pack and picked up a lot of yardage and went out of bounds. Stopped the clock.
That arm must have been pretty stiff. First and 10 from the Seneca 38. Jordan Gonzalez looking to throw. He's throwing it up. It is incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. We might have pass interference. Could have been very impressive there by number 4, Gregory Boggins, as he had 2 chances on that ball.
That's going to be pass interference on the offense.
Pass interference on the offense.
How about that? Must have grabbed the jersey before going up for that play. Another bad break for Cherry Hill West as we're inside 2 minutes. As they're now inside their own 47. 1st and 25 for Jordan Gonzalez. Gonzalez hands it off.
Ooh.
Gary Rowe takes a hit there. Looks like he got a gain of 4 on the play.
And yet again, a little high snap from the center there.
Second and 22. For Cherry Hill West. Clock is ticking with 1:30 now. Lions are on the midfield. Gonzalez. Quick throw. One-handed catch by Gary Rowe. Cuts inside. Not able to get back to that line of scrimmage as he loses 2 on that tough catch. But able to keep that play alive is all he could have done. That brings up 3rd and 24 for Gonzalez as we are inside a minute to play. Cherry Hill West will receive the kickoff in the second half. After they went for the onside kick in the first half, could we see Seneca go for the onside kick in the second half? Here's Gonzalez. He's looking, he throws it over. It is High catch from number 2, Derek Young.
Mark Richardson with a big hit. Of course, he had to kind of lay out because of the high pass. Couldn't get any extra yards after the catch.
We have a timeout. Seneca, they're last.
They still want the ball back, even with 15 seconds. Might as well use all their timeouts in the first half.
And I don't think Cherry Hill West has used one yet.
I don't believe so, no. And usually we have a scoreboard that says the timeouts, but I don't see it up there.
Once again, you see both sidelines trying to figure out what they can do here with 15 seconds, short time. Seneca trying to get into this game. They are inside Seneca territory. Assume there's probably 2 plays, maybe 3 if they can get it off. But here's 4th and 11. They need to convert. Gonzalez able to get the whistle.
A quick count. Hoping for an offsides, and he got it.
Good call there from Cherry Hill West head coach Justin Arabia.
The coach is in that situation always says, look at the ball. And oh, it's not an offside. It's going to be a false start.
False start on the quarterback. 5 yards, replay 4th down.
How about that? False start on
The QB.
Jordan Gonzalez. That puts Cherry Hill West back even deeper. And this will bring out the punting unit for Darryl Baldwin. Here's a punt.
Oh, short one.
And it'll be downed around the 40-yard line. 7 seconds remaining in this first half.
Can the Golden Eagles do it with 8 seconds left?
And they are just going to take the kneel, take this ball to the second half. Cherry Hill West still in it. They just trail 13-0 through 2.
Here, and I think it just came down to 2 huge plays by the Golden Eagles to put them up 13-0. See what kind of adjustments both teams make. See if we have a different second half. I'm sure conditions aren't that great out there. Again, light rain since the beginning of the game.
Once again, there's your scoreboard. The Seneca Golden Eagles looking to make it 5 wins in a row and to remain undefeated as they lead 13-0 over the Cherry Hill West Lions, looking for their 2nd win of this season. So we'll take a brief intermission and be back with the start of the second half. Friday Night Lights.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK-MENU or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. Mammoth Restoration and Reconstruction, providing 24/7 water damage emergency services for water extraction, water damage cleanup, and repairs throughout South Jersey. 609-859-5600 and on the web at mammothrestoration.net. Main Street Auto, automotive services you can count on for over 20 years. 856-985-4771. On the web at marltonmainstreetauto.com. Uncluttered, a Lenape alumni-owned business providing professional organization with simple, budget-friendly solutions and maximum results. 856-230-2623 and on the web at uncluttered.space. That's UNCLUTTERD.space. For more information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 868,000, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org. The Project Lead the Way non-resident student tuition program offered by the Lenape Regional High School District at Seneca High School features a dynamic science, technology, engineering, and mathematics curriculum. In this 4-year program, students build skill sets that prepare them for the future.
As an engineering major myself, when I look at what the kids get exposed to in this course, they're so much better prepared to take the rigors of what an engineering major is going to give for them in college and then ultimately a career in there.
Students that complete the PLTW program can earn up to 9 college credits, all while receiving a superior LRHSD education that includes access to all activities and athletic opportunities offered at Seneca High School. For more information about and to apply to the Project Lead the Way non-resident student tuition program at Seneca High School, visit lrhsd.org/tuition.
And we are back here with the start of this second half. Once again, Seneca Golden Eagles lead over the Cherry Hill West Lions, 13-0.
And right now it is pouring.
Yes,
So
it
we
is.
did have light rain through most of the first half, but not so right now. So that's going to be probably coming into play. Did see some turnovers and bad snaps from the center at times, and it's probably going to be even a little bit more difficult this second half. And Connor, as you said, Seneca will be receiving, and probably not going to see too much passing. I wouldn't think.
I wouldn't think either.
That's going to catch somebody off guard.
I'm getting the far shot
In any case, as we said, the majority of the first half was back and forth, some big runs from both teams, some unforced errors, a lot of flags. And with 3:14 left, it was still 0-0. Seneca with the long run from scrimmage from quarterback Braden Davis. Again, an interception, pick 6, missed extra point. And that's where we are right now, 13-0, the Golden Eagles.
I don't know if you said this before, but the offside, that's what started, or the onside kick is what started it off. Cherry Hill West
Right.
took the onside. They took the chance.
And they moved the ball. They moved all the way down to, I forget, it was like 11th or 12th yard line. But Seneca made some stops and, again, some unforced errors and flags and turned the ball over.
Maybe we'll see a little trick up the sleeve from Seneca. Maybe they bring out the onside kick attempt. Highly unlikely with the lead, but
Right, and then I wouldn't think, but well, who knows? And you see the people on the sideline with the good number of extra footballs under towels. I'm sure after every play or so, they're going to be drying off and trying to get a dry ball on the field for every play.
both teams getting set for this third quarter kickoff. Is once again, you can see the elements coming into play. That rain just continue to pour. And we are getting set here. Set to take the return for Cherry Hill West is number 5, Gary Rowe. Orth sets it over. Rowe takes it in inside the 10. He's going to cut to the middle. He's still going. A nice tackle there to stop the play. That was number 17, Jason King.
And, of course, I made a mistake in saying that the Golden Eagles would be receiving. Of course, West did win the toss and deferred.
1st and 10 from the 38 coming up for this second half offense of Jordan Gonzalez, trying to get things rolling for his offense. And we'll probably hear more of their running back, number 5, Gary Rowe. Checked into the game is number 3 for Cherry Hill West, and that is Colin Costello. And he handed it off to Gary Rowe. Looked like a gain of 4 on the play. Second and 6 as Jordan Gonzalez checks back in. Took a while for me to get that out.
Oh, blame it on the rain.
2nd and 6 from the 44. Gonzalez hands it off to Rowe. Rowe up the middle. Tries to get close to that marker, and he's going to be, looks like, a 3 yard short. Big third down to begin this third quarter for Cherry Hill West. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for Jordan Gonzalez. From the 47. We have a timeout. Cherry Hill West. Their first used in this game.
It's interesting. I wonder, the coach saw something in the lineup that didn't like. Maybe somebody wasn't where they're supposed to be. But in any case, it's the first timeout very early in the second half used by the Lions.
Clock stops at 10:25.
And Connor, I should really correct myself. Number 11, Ben Sekuler. I messed that up so bad. And the funny thing is, he's a blood relative. So, you know. Hey. Sorry, Joyce.
Once again, 3rd and 3 from the 47 for Jordan Davis. Cherry West trying to convert. Davis, he's going to look to throw. It is incomplete. Cherry West was looking for a flag. It's going to be...
Yeah, it looked like ball was directed toward number 2, I believe, Derek Young.
And that's going to bring in the punting unit, Darryl Balden. Not the best start for Cherry Hill West to begin this second half. As they still hold the goose egg from the first half. Balden's kick. Gonna take a nice roll and downed just outside the 20. That will bring out Braden Davis for the Golden Eagles. First and 10 from the 22 for the Golden Eagles. Braden Davis. Davis hands it off. Still going is Zach Fearon. Fearon down the sideline. Fearon still going. Inside the 20, the 10, touchdown. Seneca, one play. Zach Fearon does it on both ends of the field.
No flags on the field. I was just ready to say, once the Lions were out there on defense, I said their main thing is ready to say they can't give up the big play. But unfortunately they did. Right now, 19-0.
Set to take the extra point is Mike Orth, number 6. What a start for Seneca to begin this third quarter. One play touchdown. All their scores have been from chunk plays and the defensive score. Orth, extra point, up and good. And it's 20-0 Seneca. There's excellent Seneca with that run. Zach Fearon does it again. And let's take a look at the replay.
Just a handoff and right up the middle.
Blockers galore. And his speed as well. Zach Fearon.
Just outran everyone for the big score.
Seneca riding with that momentum after that big play.
There's plenty of time left for the Lions to get back into this game. They have to string some things together.
Once again taking the kick on Mike Orth. Gary Rowe set to return. He was almost able to house the last one he took. This one he's able to catch. There he goes. And he's going to be downed around the 35-yard line.
Nice run back.
Giving his offense great field position. Setting them up right by that midfield line. And once again, we'll see Jordan Gonzalez. If you're Cherry Hill West, this is when you got to start punching some numbers together and getting down this field. They have done it so far. They just haven't been able to get on the board. We'll see if they can do it here. 1st and 10 from the 30. Hands it off, Gary Rowe. And Rowe not going to get much at all. Looks like a gain of 1 on the play. Tackle by number 5, Jamar Worthen. That run defense stays strong for the Golden Eagles. Second and 9 from the 31. Gonzalez. Fakes the hand, play action. Able to get it over to number 4, Gregory Boggins. And he sets him up for, looks like a gain of 6 to bring up 3rd and short.
It's really important from the Lions' standpoint to get this first down, get a little momentum going, see if they can keep it going. Got plenty of time left in this game.
Absolutely. Third and 4 for Gonzalez from the 41. Fumble, and it's recovered by Seneca. The miscommunication from Gary Rowe and Gonzalez, and Seneca gets the turnover.
That's certainly the last thing they wanted to do in this set of downs.
Not officially sure who recovered there. It looked like number 5, Jamar Worthen. And that puts Seneca inside Cherry Hill West territory. First and 10 from the 35 for Braden Davis. Davis goes to fake the handoff, cuts up the middle. He's going to get a gain of 4 on the play.
Gained about 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Second and 7 from the 32 for Seneca. Handoff to Fearon outside. And he's going to be just short of that first down marker.
Nice 2nd and 3rd effort there. Get him close to that first down.
Brings up 3rd and 2 for the Golden Eagles. From the 28-yard line. Seneca looking to extend their lead and try and keep this drive moving. Davis rolls out. Davis throws it over. It's caught right to number 14, Jason Shares, for the first down.
If you remember early in the game, a big bullet pass to Jason, and same thing right there. Picks up the first down.
Haven't seen a lot of passing out of Braden Davis, and he hasn't had to, really.
No,
with
absolutely not.
the run game. Working on both ends of Davis and Fearon. First and 10 from the 16. Handoff goes to Fearon. Fearon taking the block, and he gets, looks like a gain of 3. That puts Seneca to 2nd and 7 from the 13. Less than 6 minutes of play here in the third quarter. Seneca in the red zone, trying to add to their score. Davis rolling out again. He looks. Now he goes back to the run. And he gets stuffed.
Absolutely no place to throw the ball there. Good coverage there by the Lions.
Looked like number 64, Ross Worlds, made the tackle. Brings up 3rd and 6 after just a 1-yard pickup. Ball spot at the 14 for Braden Davis. Davis fakes the handoff, using his blockers, cuts in, and he's going to be short of the end zone, but he's got the first down. First and goal for Seneca. Davis fakes the handoff, rolls out. Swarmed by bodies of Cherry Hill West, still going. And he looks just short of that end zone. Able to break through 3 of those surrounding Lions. And this brings up 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Braden Davis on that last play. Goes to the handoff. Fearon, 2 yards. You're not stopping him. There's his 3rd touchdown of the day overall. His 2nd rushing. And it's 26-0 Seneca. Zach Fearon just able to deliver today for the Golden Eagles. As coming in today, he had over 312 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns, as well as 21 tackles. Kick from Orth is up and good, and it's 27-0 Seneca.
Actually, that's my poor handwriting. It's 362 yards for Zach coming into the game. In any case, it's a lot of yards.
Big difference. So he's been the difference maker in today's matchup. As this offense has been firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and Lions just making a lot of mistakes. Again, that big one on the fumble and recovery, and just opened the door for the great running backs of the Golden Eagles.
And let's take a look at the replay sponsor for Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy. Just a nice handoff here on, just able to cut inside.
Nice cut back there and untouched into the end zone.
Once again, set to kick it off. Mike Orth for the Golden Eagles. Gary Rowe set to take it for Cherry Hill West. And he's going to bring it up. Using his blocks, cuts over, hurdles a man, Still going down the sideline. And he is brought down, but he's inside Seneca territory.
Again, another great run back there by the Lions. And again, we'll see if they can get some points on the board.
Gary Rowe doing it again from the return.
38-yard line.
And let's take a look at the replay. Good kick from Worth. Put him inside the 10, and Gary Rowe, there he is. Nice jump on that play.
Yeah, he hurdled 2 Golden Eagles there. A great run back.
It will make that tackle there with Jason Shares. 1st and 10 from the 38. He goes to the handoff. Gary Rowe, good for a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 from the 35. A little more than 3 minutes to play here in this 3rd quarter. Cherry Hill West looking to get on the board. Here's Gonzalez. Goes back to the handoff. Gary Rowe.
Rowe with a short gain again, about 2 yards.
It's going to be 5 yards short of the marker. Brings up 3rd and 5 for the Lions. What do you think they do here, Joe?
Man, you would say pass, but you know, in this rain, and they're not a passing team, so I guess it's going to be another handoff.
3rd and 5 from the 33. It's a fumble. He
Out of his
couldn't
own
hold on,
hand.
Kevin
Oh,
Rourke.
Man, every time they get some momentum, that something happens and turns the ball over. That ball has to be wet, but man, you got to secure that ball.
There's another bad blow for Cherry Hill West. Pin him back to 4th and 15 from the 33. From the 44. Justin Arabia is going to keep his offense out there. So they want to get a score, but we have a timeout going to Cherry Hill West. They're using their 2nd in just in this 3rd quarter. Trying to draw something up here.
Yeah, and you know, the situation that they're in, you're going to have to try and go for it. I know it's 4th and 15, but at this stage of the game, you got to give it a shot.
Still time here, 1:21 to be.
We should say that the head-to-head competition in the last 5 games, Cherry Hill West won 3 of the 5. The last time they met was in 2020, and Cherry Hill West beat Seneca 14-7.
Much closer game in that one.
They've had some battles through the years.
Fourth and 15 for Gonzalez. From the Seneca 44.
Yeah, they're going to punt now.
Darryl Balden. Good kick, fair catch. From number 10, David Vaca. 1:08 left here in this 3rd quarter. Seneca will have it at their own 11.
Lions need a stop or a Seneca turnover, anything to try to get some points up on the board.
Rain is still steady, as it has been all evening. 1st and 10 from the 14 for Braden Davis. Davis goes back to the handoff to Fearon. He's not able to get much there. He's going to lose a yard or two. Besides the 2 chunk plays from Seneca today, Cherry West's run defense has been very strong.
Yeah, especially up the middle, like you said, except for the 2 or 3 big plays. But and then again, we mentioned so many times turnovers and flags.
Final 25 seconds to play here in this 3rd quarter. Davis going for the QB run. And Davis going to get swarmed, trying to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
That may be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
As they'll just let those final seconds tick off. Seneca heading into the 4th quarter, leading 27-0 over the visiting Cherry Hill West Lions. Seneca, if the score stands, they will move to 5-0. Cherry Hill West will move to 1-5.
And it's interesting, Connor, that I checked the mean 15 today, and Seneca is not in the top 15. Now, again, I know they use a lot of PowerPoints and the formula for strength of schedule, but I'm telling you, you go into Monday when the mean 15 comes out, Seneca's sitting there at 5-0. They at least got to be under consideration, because a lot of times they'll have the top 15, then they'll make a note up under consideration, 2 to 3 or 4 other teams. And I can imagine that at least they won't be under consideration going in 5-0.
Absolutely. Once again, there's your scoreboard. Seneca leads 27-0 over Cherry Hill West.
I'm not going to mention the running clock. It was last week. We mentioned it, like I'm mentioning it now.
And the missed extra
the
point.
missed extra point, and we didn't get the running clock. So
3rd and 7 from the Seneca 17. For Braden Davis, he goes empty. Davis rolls out, and he's going to go down.
there was nothing there.
And this will bring out the punting unit. Braden Davis remains on the field as he is the punter. Fourth and 9 from the 16. Hopefully this punt can set up Cherry Hill West in some good field position.
They should have good field position.
Davis. Going to be a short punt here. Ball dies, still rolls, and they'll be down around that 37, 38-yard line. Good start for Cherry Hill West to begin this 4th quarter, as they look to get on the board for the first time today. And out comes Jordan Gonzalez and the Cherry Hill West offense. First and 10 from the Seneca 37. Gonzalez. Goes to the handoff. Gary Rowe. Rowe cuts inside. Rowe still going. Able to finish the tackle there was Zach Fearon. But a first down for Cherry Hill West as he moves the chains on the 12-yard run. First and 10 from the 25. For Jordan Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking to throw this one. Throws it up. It is up in the for grabs and incomplete. Nice play there. Looked like from number 10, David Vaca, on the intended receiver, Gregory Boggins.
That certainly was a 50-50 ball, and thought it was going to go in for a touchdown, but hit the ground.
It was a good ball from Gonzalez. Just nice defensive effort there from Vaca. Sets up second and 10 from the 25 for Cherry Hill West. They go back to the handoff. Gary Rowe still trying to go. Looks like a gain of 4 on the play for Rowe. We have a penalty on the play. Penalty against the Lions once again.
Yeah, illegal shift.
That penalty, that'll break.
Yeah, penalty is declined.
Rather take the down than the loss of yardage. Was a decision by head coach Bill Fisher.
Made sure they got the proper spot there.
Third and 10 for the Lions. Gonzalez goes to fake the handoff, pitches it over. It's caught, gets the first down marker, was number 3, Colin Costello. He keeps this drive alive for the Lions. Didn't know what Gonzalez was going to do there. He went for the shovel pass.
Old shovel pass, right. Haven't seen it tonight. First time they got the first down on it.
First and 10 from the 15. Gonzalez goes for the QB run. And he's going to be down by the tackle of number 5, Jamar Worthen. Second and 2 after the 7-yard gain on the QB run from Jordan Gonzalez. A little more than 8 minutes to play in this final quarter of play. 2nd and 2 from the 9 for Gonzalez. Hands it off to Gary Rowe. Rowe using his blockers. He'll have the first down, it looks like. And Chario West, for the first time, is on the goal line. First and goal from the 4. Gonzalez, 3 wide receivers lined up on that right side. Goes to the QB sneak. And he's not going to get it. Looked like a nice play call there.
Yeah, he was in the gun, then went under center and for the sneak, but didn't get much on it.
Second and goal from, as they give him forward progress, will be 2nd and 3, or 2nd and goal from the 3. Gonzalez goes back to the run, and he is in for a touchdown. Jordan Gonzalez from 2 yards out, and Chario West gets on the board with 6:51 remaining in this 4th quarter. And set to take the extra point. Or they're going to go for... Nope, it will be Baldwin set for the extra point. Darryl Baldwin. Kick is up. It is good. And Chario West cuts this lead to 20. With 6:47 to go in this 4th quarter. You know, at that point, not much to do for the Seneca defense from 2 yards away.
Yeah, right. And I said they got the good defensive stop, and they got the ball good field position, and took them a few plays, but you know, they finally broke in, 27-7. That's going to be very important to see if they can stop the next offensive possession by the Golden Eagles.
Set to kick it off is Baldwin for Cherry Hill West. And set to receive for Seneca is number 5, Jamar Worthen. Here's Baldwin. Goes for this onside kick and recovered by Seneca. Had a hunch it was going to happen.
Yeah, why not? It worked once. Why not try it again? I said they're up against the clock now, so they wanted to try to get the ball. Now it's very important that they Golden Eagles go 3 and out. See if the Lions can get back the ball.
Back out comes quarterback Braden Davis. He has been the weapon today for Seneca. And Zach Fearon, the one who got it done on both sides of the field, as he has 3 touchdowns today. 1st and 10 from the 44 for Braden Davis. Low snap. Tries to run. He's still going. And goes to the sideline. Looks like a gain of 7 on the play. So he was able to get outside of that midfield and cut to the outside. Get out of bounds. Clock stops, which helps Cherry Hill West As it's 2nd and 4 from the 50. Goes back for another QB draw. Braden Davis, this time, not so lucky. It's going to be a tackle for loss from the play of number 11. Ben Sakul, Caden
Number 11, Ben Sakula.
Ben Sakula.
I'm glad I'm the only one. And you're not a blood relative, so you don't have an excuse. Well, you do have an excuse.
Third and 8 for Braden Davis. Davis going to throw it. Finds a man. It is caught short of the first down marker, however. But the catch by number 10, David Vaca.
That'll bring up 4th and 3 for the Gold Eagles. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. Up the
See what
line.
Fisher wants to do here. And he's going to punt this one. Cherry Hill West gets the stop. Clock is ticking, however. Davis for the punt. It's a high snap. Has to get away quickly. He does. This one is going to be downed. Takes a nice roll for Seneca, and it will be inside the 10-yard line.
He just got that off. Of course, he got the roll, but he did get that off and get enough to pin him down.
And back out, we get to see Jordan Gonzalez. And his offense, so he got a little bit of momentum going for that last score.
I'll see if they can get a big play or two here. Got a long way to go, but still plenty of time.
Ball is spotted at the 8-yard line. 1st and 10 for Gonzalez. Gonzalez hands it off to Gary Rowe. And Rowe tackled for a minimal gain.
Rotates the handoff and goes around the left-hand side but gets tackled 1-yard loss.
Second and 11. We're inside 4 minutes. Seneca holds a 27-7 lead. Here's Gonzalez from the 7. Goes back to the handoff, Gary Rowe. Not going to get much there. Might get right for maybe a gain of 1. Put the ball back to the line, the original line of scrimmage.
It'll be interesting to see what they call here with 3rd down, 3rd and long.
Third and 9 from the 9.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Quick down here for the Gold Eagles. Here we go, Seneca family. Less than 4 minutes. Let's get behind our Gold Eagles.
Here's Gonzalez. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw this one over. It is caught. Or incomplete. Try to find Derek Young on the play. Tough to see if he held on to it, and unfortunately could not. Brings up 4th and 8 for the Lions. Arabia is going to keep his offense on the field with 2:42 remaining. 4th and 8 from the 10 for Cherry Hill West. We have a whistle. Timeout, Seneca.
Because the Lions are going to go for it. Golden Eagles take a timeout.
Looks like Bill Fisher wanted to talk to his team. Let's take a quick thanks to today's crew. Our option 2, we have Tyler DeSanto, Eli Francoeur, Ada McGee, M. Weimer, Matt Briglia, Vicky Pevier, and Aiden Miranda, as well as our announcers today, Mr. Joe Malagrana, and I, Connor McAndrew. Friday Night Lights, best of the best. 4th and 8 from the 10. Here's Gonzalez. 3 wide receivers line up on the right side. He looks, he rolls out. He's got room, and he's going to be with the first down. Down at the 20 to the 21. We have a flag on the play, however. And we have a injured.
Yeah, we have an injured down there, and it looked like a push after the whistle, but I'm not sure which team is it now.
It looks like from there, number 54. Ben Quach.
Ben Quach, one of the captains.
There was 2 penalties.
It's defense.
Both penalties offset, so it's going to be a first down for Cherry Hill West. Able to get up, and that's looks like number 61. Or it's hard to tell. It might be 51. Nick Zuniga.
Yeah, I think that is 51. Being helped off. Hope he's okay, can get back into action. Of course, not tonight, but still got plenty of games to play.
Jordan Gonzalez. Clock is ticking. It's 1st and 10 from their own 24. Flag on the play after the QB run. Went out of bounds on the play. And this one is going to go against Cherry Hill West. Not sure what the penalty was, but we do know it's on Cherry Hill West. We'll set him back. Looks like 5 yards. First and 15 from the 19. And I mean, at this point for Cherry Hill West, I can't even count how many penalties they've had today on my fingers. Throw to the intended wide receiver there.
Ben Sekuler.
That sets up 2nd and 15 from the 19. 2:05 after the incomplete pass stops the clock. Here's Gonzalez. Rolls out. He looks. Has to roll back to the other side. Flag on the play, however. And he's going to try and scramble to get back to that line of scrimmage. Don't know if he did or not. We'll see what the penalty is on. And another penalty against Cherry Hill West on the holding. Another unfortunate look for these Cherry Hill West Lions this evening. Less than 2 minutes to go here. 2nd and 25 for Cherry Hill West. Here's Gonzalez. 2 wide receivers line up on each side. He goes right to the running back, Gary Rowe. He can't get much there. Just a gain of 1 for Gary Rowe. It's 3rd and 24 coming up for Cherry Hill West. So we're approaching 1:15 in this final quarter. Seneca dominant on both sides of the field today. And it's been by number 26, Zach Fearon. Had a rushing touchdown and a pick 6. And then another rushing touchdown. A couple plays later, as that was a dangerous pass, almost intercepted. Looked like by number 54, which is Dean Konopka. Fourth and 24 from the 16 for Cherry Hill West. 52 seconds left on this clock. Gonzalez looking to make something happen here. He rolls out. He looks, he throws it up. It is out of bounds and incomplete. Was intended for Darryl Balden, but overthrown. And Seneca commits the turnover. Seneca going to victory formation now as they have the ball inside the Cherry Hill West 16. And that is exactly what they will do. Take the kneel. No timeout being used from Cherry Hill West, and the Seneca Golden Eagles will run out this clock and move to 5-0 with a big win on their brand new turf.
Right, it wasn't great. It wasn't ideal conditions with the rain and all, but still, have to play the game. And a steady rain pretty much through all of the game, and that didn't stop Seneca Golden Eagles from getting some 2 or 3 really big plays and a couple turnovers. As you see the final score again, 27-7. Your Seneca Golden Eagles go to 5-0.
And you thought at the beginning with that onside kick, Cherry Hill West was coming in different.
Right, and they moved the ball. They moved after that. After they got the possession on the onside kick, they moved the ball. But again, they couldn't put it in till late in the game.
It's a great battle from both teams. Once again, Seneca moves to 5-0. They remain undefeated, and Cherry Hill West drops to 1-5 after today's contest. Had a battle of the elements. Game was played right through. No thunder, no lightning. Just some good action from Seneca High School. Once again, there's your scoreboard for today's game. Seneca gets the best of Cherry Hill West. And we will take a quick trip to sponsors and be back with our play and player of the game.
I'm sure.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK Menu or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. Mammoth Restoration and Reconstruction, providing 24/7 water damage emergency services for water extraction, water damage cleanup, and repairs throughout South Jersey. 609-859-5600 and on the web at mammothrestoration.net. Main Street Auto, automotive services you can count on for over 20 years. 856-985-4771. On the web at marltonmainstreetauto.com. Uncluttered, a Lenape alumni-owned business providing professional organization with simple, budget-friendly solutions and maximum results. 856-230-2623 and on the web at uncluttered.space. That's UNCLUTTERD.space. For more information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 868,000, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org. Connect with the Lenape Regional High School District Highlights page on Facebook to see outstanding achievements of our students and staff. Just type LRHSD Highlights, hit like, and you'll get the latest updates on achievements in academics, extracurricular activities, community service, and athletics from all 4 of the Lenape District's high schools. From success in the classroom, to volunteering in the community, to milestones on the court, there's a lot to like with the Lenape Regional High School District Highlights page.
And we are back here once again. The final today, the Seneca Golden Eagles top the Cherry Hill West Lions 27-7. Seneca moves to 5-0. Cherry Hill West drops to 1-5. What a game here on Friday night, as it's time.
It's now time for the Equitable Player of the Game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. Equitable, together we'll build the right strategy for your future. 732-452-7275. Let's send it down to Connor, standing by for the interview.
I'm here with our player of the game, Zach Fearon. So, Zach, how do you feel about today's win?
I mean, it feels great. We're 5-0. We just executed great as a team, all 11 guys on the field at all times.
Glad to hear. Take me through your pick six.
I mean, I saw the quarterback's eyes. We practiced it all week. We watched film, and I just was in the right place, and I knew where I was going. And then once I got the ball, I was gone.
Being on both sides of the field, also take me through that big rushing touchdown you had.
I mean, it all started with the O-line. The blocks were perfect. I give all the credit to them. And then once I make plays for them as they make plays for me.
It was a great game by you guys, and best of luck on the rest of your season. And we'll be back with our play of the game.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's time now to take a look at the Allstate Good Hands Play of the Game. Sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC 609-654-1426, or at michaelmcdyer@allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands. And it's going to be the QB run. Who else? Braden Davis. All the way down the field. Started from his own 20, and he housed it. Able to cut inside and beat Gonzalez. And that was the first score of the day.
It was the first score. As I said, we were a long time at 0-0. And then right after that, not that long after that, we had the big pick six.
What a game here from Seneca High School as they win on their home turf. As we'll take a look at our next game, it's going to be Seneca taking on the Lenape Indians for a varsity girls volleyball matchup. And you can find that at www.lrhsd.org/LDTV. I'm, as always, Connor McAndrew, alongside Joe Malagrana, and we will see you next week.